There we go. It's a nice clickbait thumbnail. But hey, welcome back to a new video. New reaction vid. Not on stream. And I haven't been live in the last 2 weeks, so apologies for that. But I will be this weekend. Regardless, today we're going to be checking out a new EP, fairly new. It's 2 weeks old. It dropped in the first week that I didn't stream. From a person whose music I've been following for quite a while now. I've been a fan for about 3 years. Been following her for over 4 at this point. Of course, I'm talking about the woman, the myth, the legend. Jorei is back with a new EP titled Nightshade. Now, it's been pretty inspiring to see her progression since like 2021 with that Full Flex Audio song on that compilation. Back in the days, she was just a Sizzy clone doing her thing. You feel me? And for someone to be so derivative of another great producer and then just fully come into her own and carve out her own sound and lane is, like I said, just super awe-inspiring. Her brand of pretty heavy, chaotic, anime-inspired new rhythm is a force to be reckoned with, to the point where there's a couple people out that emulate her sound now. It's gotten to that point, and I still think she's overlooked, like in popularity-wise, for sure, when it comes to underground dubstep. But regardless, she's gotten her flowers for quite some time now, and I'm super happy to see that, because she is one of the best and has been one of the best since like 2022. Yeah, dog. I mean, just great EP after EP. Barely any misses in her discography as well. Just a super instantly recognizable sound. Like when I listen to Jorei, I think I'm in anime hell. But today we're going to be checking out a new EP of hers called Nightshade. And the first thing that stood out to me, where's my camera? All right, y'all can see it. First thing that stood out to me was the cover art looks much more mature than any of her other cover arts. It's like an older woman here. Usually it's like girls in her cover arts, but this time it's like a whole witch or whatever the fuck this is. So I also listened to the preview of this, by the way. I'm not going to pretend like I haven't, heard any parts of any drops across this track list. I have. I don't remember much of it though. I just remember the general direction of what they went in. And as far as I can remember, there was quite a bit of experimentation landing on here too. So I'm super stoked for sure. Yeah, bro. I'm just hoping for sporadic fucking flows. Just the most off-kilter shit. And of course, her trademark anime sampling layered with the sound design type shit. The vocal chops. And probably some songs where she just gets right into the madness. Subtle build up. Brief intro. And that's because she loves to do that. Before we get into this video, I'm going to start doing this. Make sure to save my underground dubstep and bass music playlist, Uproar. I will leave it at the top of the description box. This thing is updated weekly. It's about 75 songs. And I just put in whatever I'm fucking with, bumping, listening to at the moment. So definitely make sure to check that out. But without further ado, let's get into this 5-song EP, starting with Qhies, Qhies. Do not know how to pronounce that fucking shit. Bruh. 14-second intro. All right. Oh shit, I just listened to this on the showcase, dog. Was it Tramond? Yeah. Yeah, this is the syncopated one. This one's crazy, bro. No real snare going on. Just a crazy flow. What is that? Septuplets or some shit? I don't even know, dog. kind of hard to get into. I can't lie. I'm trying to find the 1 and 2. You feel me at the bar? But I love that sound design. Just the force of it, just pulses of doof, 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 doof. Yeah, it feels so futuristic. All the crystallized artifacts just echoing in the background too. I'm fucking with that. Just huge delay on the shit too. I wish there was a hi-hat I could follow, at least, you know, so I can actually make out the BPM of this thing, but regardless, I'm really enjoying it. Actually, maybe there was. I might be tripping. No, there's one. There is one. It's kind of faint. It's like this ride thing. Cool. And that reminds me of the last EP she put out, just full of almost soundtrack type music, which wasn't my thing, admittedly, but it was cool to see her expand and expand the world building of her aesthetic in and of itself. You feel me? It was like some OST type shit. That. Oh, it's a 3/4 song. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't have to be necessarily. I think the BPM's just super slow and she's putting a lot of triplet shit into it. Well, thanks to this midsection, I now know what to follow. I love those little like clicky things there. I might be a bot. That sound there is what's keeping the rhythm. I was paying so much attention to that syncopated ass flow that it took me out of the shit. That might be a top 10 Jorei song. As soon as you get into it, you're super locked in, bro. That was so fire. That just pulsar type sound design. Man, I hope the all the tracks on the CP are as experimental as this one. They don't necessarily have to be as um I was about to say off flow. They don't have to be as like uh 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 apologies. I'm so fucking tired right now. I'm just losing all my words. They don't have to be as unorthodox as this one. They can have like a 4/4 time signature with a more easier flow to get into, but I'm really messing with that just risk she took on that fucking song. That was sick. Cambria Heart's next. I believe this used to be with Akeos, now it's a solo track. Yeah. And with that last song, she kept the anime shit to a minimum. I was kind of missing it, can't lie. The switch response part with the vocal chopping, god damn. I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say I missed the original sub bass, but she did her best to try to recreate that. It still packs a fucking punch. This is fire. Also, not necessarily a minimal non-drop section here and the intro too, but it's not as crazy like with the synths going every which way and shit like she usually does. Just the songwriting here with these two tracks so far have been pretty different compared to most of everything else she's put out, but I do welcome that change of pace. It's just a whole bunch of like, you feel me, ambiance and some risers in there too. Jesus, bro, the sub dips, bro, and the stabs. And I don't even need to touch on the slow tempo of this thing. It just really like gives it this lumbering feeling I just love. What she could have did with this sub, also is do the little thing that it did in the original version with the Achios, the little like note spam at the end. That shit was so tough, but the song still, bro. 2 for 2. It was kind of there in the first drop, though. I definitely heard it there. Yeah, man. Love it. Love it. Playlist ad instantly. Black Lotus is next. Another minimal intro. I remember the preview to this one. The Jorei deep dub song. What timeline are we in? Dog, I was about to say maybe too many stops and starts there, and then the switch just goes ham. And there goes that anime shit. Well, it's pretty prominent in Cambria Heart too, but here it's just like the acapella spinning. Damn. This is unnerving as shit. This might be too left field to put into the playlist, but she is not taking her foot off the gas with this EP. It might be one of her best, too. I love the change in pace. I really do, bro. Furandooru Fate. There it is. More traditional intro. That hi-hat is great. I love the tone of it. New rhythm too. I usually don't like when dubstep producers do the thing with their sound design where they like pitch it up, like they start at a lower pitch and pitch it back up to its original pitch for variation. But it works here because the flow is so bouncy and dizzying. You feel me? This broken break here, I fuck with. Damaged break, damaged FX. I like what's going on, but it might be a little too much. That's a sting. Just banging away at those sub notes too. It's so nonsensical. That was the best written one, non-drops wise, but in comparison to the other three tracks, the most formulaic in terms of actual idea presented. Very interesting. I think it's a nice addition to the EP. Yeah, I fucked with it a lot. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Yeah, no. Fragment 900 million. Now, I believe this is a VIP of. It was on Red Shoes. It had this long ass name. It's probably a VIP of this song. Fragment 5610984236153928423602349852639. I remember the reaction I did to Red Shoes, I described the sound design of the OG song as H3O. It sounded like futuristic water almost. And then the flow sounded like you were throwing it up. So I hope this one is similar. Yep. Excellent reverb work. But it feels like some of the sound design is further back in the mix than others. Like it alternates where it's at in the mix. That's familiar. The wave-like sub is perfect, and this has the perfect balance of randomness but still followability. Also pretty familiar. I like how she made the switches basically the same. Slight timbre alterations. And flow too. There's a little more going on, just a little. Man, what a detour for her. What a detour. This shit is sick. This is everything I was hoping for. This is a great fucking EP. Top 3. Might be recency bias. A nigga just listened to it, but still, I really enjoyed every single track off here. This shit was fucking fire. I hope to see her experiment more with her sound, because like just aesthetically, the entire world she's created, this anime hell soundscape, the possibilities are limitless with flow, with sound design, with anime sampling, all the other shit. This shit is crazy. And shout out to Shiro Doll. She told me that she's planning to make a manga or something, which I'm not really a manga or anime guy, but I'll definitely purchase that if that ever comes out. And if there was imagine there was an anime made of like surrounding Jorei's whole aesthetic. That shit would be sick. I can't lie. I'd watch that shit. Even though I feel like a crazy weeb after, but hey, bro. I really enjoyed this thing, dog. Uh, shit. Can't wait to hear the next thing from her. Yeah, I'll end it right there. I don't have much else to say, homie.